Take this branding thing seriously. They put tape on your headphones there. You can't wear those, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Hide the logos.
Talk about this fight, Stevie. We know the journey that you've taken to get here. I mean, is this kind of an emotional fight after everything that you've been through? Is it kind of an emotional opportunity here for you?
If we're going to say emotional, I would say just emotionally happy. Like, that's one thing about this fight camp. I've been happy pretty much the whole fight camp. Even fight week and stuff, even though I'm always looking forward to the weigh-ins and carb depleting and stuff. But yeah, the one difference between this camp and my last camp is I hated my last camp. Like, during the whole camp, obviously you're trying to be positive and stuff, but I just came off a win over Joe Lozon and jumped straight back into fight camp because it was Scotland. I think I rushed back too quick back into it, and I just hated the whole fight camp, the dieting, the training, and yeah. But with this one, I've just been happy the whole camp.
Very nice. What's the focus been like for you between the last fight and now? I mean, knowing that your career was a little bit, up in the air. I mean, were you able to train? Were you able to stay focused? Were you able to stay sharp that whole time?
Yeah, well, because it was still pretty much my full-time job anyway. I mean, I wasn't fight training in between, but you don't really want to be fight training when you don't have a fight anyway. You want to be learning. So yeah, I mean, for a little while after the Felder fight, I was open about it. I had a bit of depression, felt a bit rubbish, wasn't sure what was going on, being in limbo with the UFC. Kind of went into that dark place, and then after a wee while I seen the light at the end of the tunnel. I started getting into my happy place again. I started coaching my own club, Braveheart MMA. So I was pretty much coaching some classes per week and doing all my training during the day. So still making sure I was evolving, getting better. And then I almost feel like from coaching I've become a better fighter as well, going over some of the techniques, thinking about it a little bit more. And I've really enjoyed I feel like maybe in the past I've overtrained, like training far too much. And I think that's why any short notice fights I've always done well. Like my UFC debut was only 2 weeks, Pearson fight was 4 weeks, Lozon fight was 6 weeks. Anytime I get a fight like 15 weeks out, I end up just training too much, I think. So yeah, this fight camp, I've been training hard, making sure I'm doing all my training with the good guys, doing a bit of coaching, having fun, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
I imagine, you were wanting to step back in, you were wanting to get that new deal, so I imagine you would have taken pretty much any fight. But is there anything about this fight, about the matchup itself, that you like?
Nah, not really, to be honest. Any of the guys, me and Cajun have trained a bit together. I think the last time we trained was maybe 3 years ago, so it was a while away. But nah, to be honest, at the end of the day, Felder was the same. We were respectful before, after it. I respect Kate. I was speaking to him in the hotel the other night, speaking about his whole Spearhead project thing, and CBD. We're both taking the CBD oil, so we spoke a bit in that. And but at the end of the day, Saturday night, I'm going to try and knock his head off. We'll get a drink after it and whatever maybe, but when the cage closes, I'm making sure that I remember I want to kill this guy, regardless of I made a wee bit of a mistake with Felder. I feel I liked Felder too much. I almost felt sorry for him, like, because his dad had just passed away and stuff. So yeah, like, I'm making sure I'm going in with this mindset, like, I'm going to try and kill you, and I'm looking to make a statement. I'm letting my frustration out all these past 7 months. So I'm looking to put on a show, and then after it, we can be friends again.